will go ahead and let Miss Stacy, you good? You good? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order. Let's start by taking roll from my left.
P.G. Zimmerman.
Ron Miller.
Elida Snow.
Ron Goodman.
Walter Snyder.
Cody Catherine.
Okay, at this point, we will take any public comment on any non-agenda item. Okay. Okay, then we will move on to board reports. Activities, Tony.
We haven't had a meeting, so we have no more.
Buildings and grounds.
We had a meeting today, and Ron provided a list of the summer projects, and so Ron and Walt and I and
Got it.
if you got, yeah, I've got it right here. I didn't know if you had any extra copies for anybody else. So it looks like they're gonna keep pretty busy. The highlighted ones is roof maintenance, getting the track done, that front sidewalk. Terry Walt had let us know he had reduced his price by a pretty significant amount. So that's good. Ron, and we talked with Dave, and he's come up with a really good idea for that middle school, high school gym by adding 2 heaters in there. And the cost of that is significantly cheaper. It's barely above the cost of what we looked at just adding fans. So
Awesome.
yeah, so that's a big deal. But there's a list of all of the things that are on here. And I asked Ron exactly like how this was going to be paid for, and it's going to come from basically 3 different pots. And so we'll use the monies we have to use first, so we don't lose it, and then we'll just keep diving on down the road till we end up using funds from that rental monies that we have. But this is kind of addresses many of the things that Mrs. Kidwell's team and everybody came up with. So some painting, some phones, some door upgrades, safety doors at those 2 at the high school, some carpet, possibly for an experiment, and so
See if
Yeah.
that works or not.
it's a really good list. And so as far as our committee, we went and looked, and the only thing we just had, I had a question about making sure that concrete had blue board under it, so it's going to last. And then Walt both agree that that's the direction we want to make sure. So other than that, yeah.
Okay.
it's
Sounds
good
like a
list.
lot. Good. Okay, policy, Miss BG.
We are meeting on Thursday night once again.
Nope, that's negotiations.
Oh, that's negotiation.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't set a meeting.
We haven't said. But our last one, we were still going over job.
Yes.
descriptions.
And we're ready to begin on the vice principal.
Except for, we've got another stack of
Yes.
policies to go through.
The never ending.
From the top. Okay, anything on technology, Walt?
We just kind of what Tony just said, kind of fell in a little bit when we met over at the metal shop, just kind of talking to Nick at Alpine about getting the machine moved to where it makes the most sense. And, really looking at the material or, the machines we have in there, make sure the ones that, it's nice to learn something on, but they're not really advancing the kids, once they get out of school. Getting rid of those machines and just really focusing on what they're going to be able to take with them, through on, past just high school. So, but I think we had a good idea about what we need to do there.
I like it.
I have to say, I was absolutely dismayed when I measured it, and it's the same height as the garage door. And then he told her you can lower it down. Like, oh, I was just like, I was sick. Like, yeah, how did we get this thing in here?
Okay, wellness and safety. I'm not sure who took over lead on that, but has there been a meeting? Rob did, and he's not here. Has there been a meeting?
We have not,
Okay, I didn't think so.
but they're going to be coming up. That's for sure. So, we have EOP update, and then we'll be. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of work to be done there.
Okay. We haven't done anything on calendar because we've established a 2-year calendar, so that'll be for a while.
Yeah.
Transportation, anything new on that forefront? As far as bridges or anything?
I have not, I've got some big equipment coming to town. I just wonder if they're gonna work on that.
I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing, we need another minivan. That's, we have to do that. We can go through those like we do a pair of shoes.
And that was on this list too of
For what?
summer projects. It was on there. Not that it really falls with the buildings ground, but
Yeah.
bringing in minivan.
Next to the car, next to the balance, to the buildings. Yeah, so that would be,
Anything new on insurance?
So we're still in open enrollment till Friday. Absolute last day.
I wondered,
Okay.
would you like to know about negotiations? We're gonna meet again Thursday.
I love it.
I just thought I'd bring that up.
After we meet tonight.
Yes, we
Perfect.
meet with the
Thanks,
others.
Lisa.
I'm so confused.
Okay, so moving on then, Miss Rogers unfortunately is not going to be able to be here today to give a report, so she will join us next Monday. Then we can move on to, yes, ma'am,
Sorry to interrupt.
that's okay.
We had talked about everyone voting when we're passing things. Can we make sure we either raise our hand or I know who's saying yes and no?
That would probably be easier for you, wouldn't it? If
It-
we raised our hand.
It would.
Yeah, Stacy's, we're having a little problems recording votes, so I think it would be easiest just to go, when I say aye, to go ahead and raise our hands so that it's easy for her to look up and kind of
Just
see
do it.
who is for and who is against.
Yes.
So, yeah, thank you for reminding me. I apologize for not addressing it. Okay, so I guess let's try it out and start now. So resignation of Miss Brittany Stapley.
I'll make a motion to accept Brittany's resignation for Libby High School Assistant Volleyball Coach.
Second.
I have a motion by Tony and a second by Walt to approve the resignation of Brittany Stapley as Libby High School Assistant Volleyball Coach. Any questions or comments? Okay, all those in favor, raise your hand.
Aye.
All those opposed? Raise your hand. Motion passed. I'm gonna have to look too now.
Yeah,
Okay, moving on to consideration of 26-27 staff contracts or transfers. I think it's okay to. What is a PL, paraprofessional? Plumber. Is it okay to loop all of them together even though it's separate? Okay. Let's do the 3 paraprofessionals together.
I so move.
Okay, I have a motion by BG and a second by Ron to approve Dalen Baker and Sierra Bean as LES paraprofessionals and Alice Suter as a plumber paraprofessional. Any questions or comments? Okay, all those in favor, raise your hand. Aye. All those opposed? Motion passed. Okay. Looks like Wendy Berry requests to transfer to Libby Middle High School English language arts teacher. I guess we could do all of the teachers. both
I
of the
so move.
teachers. There we go. You just didn't want to say that first name or that last name. Okay, I have a motion by BG and a second by Ron to approve Wendy Berry transfer to Libby Middle School English teacher and Stefan Stelzen Mueller.
Say it again.
I had to talk to him on the phone.
That's gonna be a tough one.
That is, when I read, I thought, I don't want to have to say that.
Right. Stelzen Mueller as a Libby Elementary teacher. Any questions or comments? All those in favor, say aye and raise your hand.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passed. Okay, then Catherine Stevens as Libby High School Assistant Girls Soccer Coach.
Your turn.
Anybody else? Can we make a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to hire Kate Stevens for the Libby High School System girls soccer.
Second,
I have a motion by Tony and a second by BG to approve Catherine Stevens as the assistant girls soccer coach. Any questions or comments? All those in favor, raise your hand and aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion passed. 2026 summer. What's KOAP?
The outdoor adventure program.
Thank you. I know that was the heck for hiking counselors.
Sure, a list of.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like page 8 or 11.
It's, yeah, kind of the last one of the packet. There's quite a list. Which is exciting that they are.
it was nice to see.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm so glad I left my iPad plugged in the kitchen.
Charge.
It's charging.
I need a motion, please.
Make motion to hire list of teachers for the hiking counselors, KOAP hiking counselors. Second.
I have a motion by Walt and a second by Cody to approve the 2026 summer Kootenai Outdoor Adventures Program, hiking counselors as listed. Any questions or comments? I don't know why that's so hard for me today. Okay, all those in favor, raise your hand.
I,
All those opposed? Motion passed. Okay, just going over the agenda for next week. We only have one meeting in July, one
Just-
official meeting,
I was gonna say,
regular board meeting. So that's always fun.
yes.
Lots of minutes to go over. Have those been sent out yet?
Oh,
Okay, I didn't think so.
Oh, we will add
might
to
be fair
them.
time.
It is payday week, right?
Yes.
Okay, looks like we have some summer staff maintenance and assistant basketball coach. Other than that, our hope is to be through all of the negotiations by next week.
Girls. Basketball.
Yes.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Approval of Title IX coordinators.
I thought it was really good to see that negotiations would be over.
Right.
I'm hopeful.
Fingers crossed. We're gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I'm hopeful.
And one of those rotten
That you get to
disposal
read.
things I get to read, yes. So, any questions or comments or corrections or notifications on next week's meeting? Okay,
Hopefully we'll have some bus routes to change, huh?
right,
Super. I'll double check on that.
perfect. Are we doing bus routes next week, or was that just from before? Oh, the bus routes, never mind, at the bottom. Perfect. Okay, then we need a motion to adjourn.
I shall move.
I so second.
I have a motion by BG and a second by Walt to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Motion passed. Okay, then we are gonna move on to our special work session and schedule all of these meetings. Activities, do we need to have a meeting? Okay,
Yeah, I just sent, or I just said, Mr. Rivers just sent, I think Tony, Elida and Rob, email. Patrick Lewis, our band director, is pretty hot trying, he wants to start a marching band
Oh, my gosh.
to go along with just everything he does. But it would be basically, it's be adding another activity, that needs to get put on like the actual collective bargaining agreement activities list. And he was asking like for another coaching stipend type thing to go along with that. But we didn't know if that was like, that go to activities committee to take that to the board, or is that go right to the collective bargaining agreement to talk about it? Because you're talking about another couple
Yeah.
$1,000s in stipends to do that. And I know he kind of already kind of wants to put a grant into the Lord Foundation to help pay for the uniforms and stuff. So I think he's kind of we're hot to trot on it. I just didn't know the correct.
I think it would be a lot like baseball where the board would have to approve it before
Right.
you go anywhere. So I think taking it to the athletic committee and discussing it and getting the details, then they can make a recommendation.
Does he have an idea of when he would be doing it? Like after school?
Yeah, the football sport they would perform obviously during the football game type thing. So it would start kind of they would do. It'd be a ball activity.
Would he have, what if he had a class? Does he have time?
It's after school. It's after school.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they would practice after school.
Is it in all the summer and no, just summer would be the only.
So
time.
he'd want like a week, like a camp in August, and then like they would go
In the
2 or
fall.
3 days after school in like September, October, and then there must be a couple of party festivals that he would want to go to. He said that would all be fundraised, not.
I
sports
think it
events.
sounds.
So he gets extended days and he gets a stipend for doing jazz band and what else? There's one,
And he gets middle and high
band
school
and jazz
and
band.
pep band.
Yeah.
So
he gets
technically, it's an extenuation of pep band, but I thought I don't know if they need to be separated. Because if we gave a bigger stipend to do pep / marching band, and the next person comes and doesn't want to do marching band, then
Yeah.
they're getting a bigger stipend to not do as much work. So I just didn't know. I mean, you can go to the activities committee. I just didn't know how we went to.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
what
if
we
it
want to
would be
do.
cool.
How do we get it put into the CBA, and then how do we get it approved by the board? So
Because essentially we did baseball this year with that. We're just now getting it into the CBA, even though we've already done the season. So I think we're okay to do that. It's just gonna matter of sitting down and talking and figuring all those things out.
But it,
but I'd like him to come to that committee meeting as well and just talk about what he wants to do, and just so we're
I
all
just think that's awesome.
on the same page. So
Mhm.
I was just thinking, if football games, usually we have a large number of kids playing football, and then we throw that in with the band doing that. That would be,
A lot of kids involved.
not to be, I mean, I just think it'd be
another activity with another thing. So I mean, I'm all for it. I just want to make sure however we need to do it the right way. So
15 to 4:30.
And more time for kids to get kudos too.
Well, we done like next, I have to go to the city council meeting. Oh, wait, that's 7. Never mind.
Tony, we're both out of town on the 15th.
You guys are both.
And you too.
Could you do it before the board meeting next week?
There's a good chance I might not make it.
both.
Okay, never mind then.
Waiting to hear on a project on something that's supposed to be delivered.
Next week, the idea.
For the actual meeting, so definitely before is not an option.
Yeah.
Okay. What about,
Well, no. No, I better not risk it.
okay,
We could do it on a different day.
Still thinking June.
yeah,
Next week, possible.
I could probably, I mean, it'd have to be evening.
So about the 11th.
Thursday.
That would be the one day I couldn't. Could you do Tuesday? Is Tuesday an option? Tuesday's not an option?
Tuesday's
Hmm.
about 22nd.
Well, what time? Actually, let's talk about this. What time on the 11th? Because I could probably do 4:30.
I can do any time. I can do as early as you want.
I could do 4:30 on the 11th.
11.
Work.
Yeah.
30 on, okay.
Okay, 4:30. Okay. Buildings and grounds. At
It's 3:30. Does that work? I like to move right before the.
I don't know if if we're gonna be open. Cause we're doing floors,
You can do it somewhere else.
we're doing hallways. And I think they're painting in here.
to do it at a different building,
Do we, how about then?
but we don't have this meeting next time, just so you know. Next
We
month,
only have.
we don't have one in July,
Oh.
July 14th. But you can still have it that day. I was just letting you know.
We can do it that, we'll just do it that day, the day of the meeting.
So the 14th
The 13th?
or 13th,
13th.
excuse me.
Yeah, the 13th at 5:30. Will that work?
Like the-
That's the only day we have the meeting, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not gonna be at that meeting, I don't think, cause I gotta,
Is that
Building
buildings
Missoula.
and grounds?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be heading to Missoula
Will you
on
be
the
here,
13th,
Ron?
so I was gonna miss that meeting.
Yeah, I'm here.
Could you be here July 13th at 3:30?
We'll be here in July.
The 6th, is the 6th an option or you're not here at all in July? Okay, perfect.
I should be gone the month of July.
Okay.
Yeah, the third,
I'm
July's
sorry, that's
pretty-
against the rules.
Did you do the end of June?
What about June 29th?
I can't see.
Does June 29th work for you all?
Yes.
June 29th, Ron?
I've been pushing it.
Okay,
I could try. but
okay. At what time?
I'm not at me. I'm here that day.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, that works for us.
And then we'll just have to adjust the meeting location if needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay, policy,
The entire month of June.
right? Okay, next week really is not a great week. What about the 15th at 5? That work for you, Cody? It's a Monday. I just have to be done by 7. I have to go, or before 7, I have to go to the city council meeting.
Oh, I really like that we have an
Have a
ending.
time limit.
That-
Okay, so let's do June 15th at 5 o'clock.
And are we doing
We're gonna do all those ones that
that?
legislature and TSBA or whatever sent, whoever sent them.
They make all faster than we can read them.
Right, okay. Technology. Do we need a technology meeting? Probably not too much in the summer,
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of technology taking place, but I think it's,
nothing we need a meeting for.
What that little blurb you sent out about moving to Chromebooks instead of the iPads?
yes, that's a question for the group. The iPads themselves are gonna have some problems because of the Google Docs. But the other issue is they're starting to get old. And so if the iPad is gonna cost $1,000, a good Chromebook that has a touchscreen, 500. That was a question for the.
Plus, there's more compatibility, I guess.
Well,
between the-
it sounded like it. I
Yeah.
wondered, are we the only ones that have the iPads?
K2.
Kindergarten and second
They're
graders,
newer than
they put us right on that same level.
Second grade.
I know where I belong, and that's where it is.
I love it.
Pre-K.
And I have an older
Mhm.
Chromebook that doesn't really work all that well on not touchscreen, so it's.
Yeah.
So that would put us all having
Yeah,
a working
so-
meeting again.
As long as it's got a touchscreen, I think it'll be fine, but yeah, the ones out, like,
The screen will be bigger than what you have now.
That's my mentality too.
Okay, so that's technology, but we don't need a meeting. I know wellness and safety. Do you want to schedule a meeting there? I know they typically do one every 3 months and are they?
EOP going up.
Well, and at the last meeting, we set them for the year, I thought.
Sorry, I've not been on those
Yeah.
meetings. I was not aware. Okay, so we have that set. We just have to, Stacy, can you find that out? Wellness, when the wellness and safety
And
is?
we didn't have something else on the 15th. That just keeps ringing a bell.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Oh, Ron will be gone.
Calendar, we won't
On the
need.
15th?
No,
Transportation,
Or am I going on the 15th?
You're going to
Bozeman.
Oh, thank you much.
so we can't do
Mine.
the 15th for policy? Is that what we're saying? Okay, how long are you gonna be?
Is that a week?
So we could do policy. Is there something before next week's meeting?
We're already busy on the 4th.
Nope, there's nothing.
Nothing
the 8th.
before on the 8th. Cody, do you want to try that just before the regular board meeting next week? 5. Want to do 5 o'clock, and then that'll give us about an hour and 15 minutes or so, and then I don't think it should take. It doesn't typically usually take too long to go through those policies. Okay, so we're switching that then.
Down to the 8th.
Yes, June 8th at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, now, where was I? Calendar we don't need. Do we need transportation?
Yeah, are we gonna need transportation, or did we get those routes approved?
That would be the issue.
I thought they were approved.
Well, they're approved, but they might change if we get the bridges put back in. So,
We should probably do an update.
I don't know what the timeline is on those, on the farm to
That
market.
Living Creek Bridge is still, I mean, the one up on Mark is still like well over a year.
Oh,
is
it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're putting in like a freeway bridge on it. It's gonna extend like 100 more yards.
They're getting their ducks in a row though, because they did reach out
Wow.
today about
Oh, yeah,
this and
it's gonna be
so
like
some.
Not
I
so
think
much
it might not be that specific bridge, but that was what my understanding
And
is.
when
So.
will this be?
You know, that farm to market
Oh,
bridge is
it'll
the
be a
big one.
couple years.
Yeah. That's
You wanted to hold off on-
two boards. Okay.
You're probably
Stay
right.
on the board.
You want to hold off on that until.
Coming off that hill.
Okay. So then insurance, do we need insurance?
No, thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so that should be all of them.
So no wellness, no transportation. and-
Wellness and safety has been set already. We
Oh,
just have
I'm
to
gonna
check
find
the
out.
dates. No transportation. So we just really set activities, buildings and grounds, and policy. To be the 3. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Nice.
Aren't you glad you came?
Yeah, he says. So how's the last week of school feeling, you guys? Are we feeling good about this?
Like it's the last week of school.
Very nice graduation. Super.
Congratulations, Ken. Yeah. Oh, me.
Graduation, I thought was really good.
Everybody graduated. So,
We graduated.
nothing bad happened, so.
Nobody
Yeah.
fell down. Nobody fell off the stage.
Like,